China harshly criticized the U.S. immediately after resuming high-level military dialogue. China's Ministry of National Defense criticized the U.S. for intervening in Asia and maintaining Cold War ideology. The conflict occurred just a week after senior military officials of the two countries resumed dialogue. At the dialogue, both sides pledged to make efforts to restore communication to avoid miscalculation and misunderstanding. The U.S. side called for more to be done to ensure military communications are always maintained and reliable. However, a spokesman for the Chinese Ministry of National Defense made a harsh statement at a regular year-end press conference. The U.S. continues to increase its force deployment in the Asia-Pacific, which is steeped in Cold War thinking. Their goal is for selfish gain and to maintain hegemony. Their nature is to incite confrontation, spokesman Ngo Khiem said on December 28. Last week, top U.S. General Charles Brown and his Chinese counterpart, Senior General Liu Zhenli, had an online meeting, the first such event to take place in more than a year, bringing hope. Hopefully the two sides will continue to restore military relations. Last November, the two sides reached an agreement in San Francisco to resume military exchanges, after cutting off contact after House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan, China, in 2022. The online meeting brought positive and constructive results. Mr. Ngo said. However, Mr. Wu said that Beijing expected Washington to take concrete actions on the basis of equality and respect to promote the healthy and stable development of the military relationship between China and America. Regarding the Taiwan issue, Mr. Ngo accused the government in Taipei of deliberately exaggerating the military threat from mainland China to gain an advantage in the upcoming January 13 election. A representative of the Chinese Ministry of Defense warned Washington not to interfere in the island issue, including the sale of weapons. We firmly oppose any country having official and military contact with Taiwan in any form. The U.S. is manipulating the Taiwan issue in many different forms. This is a very dangerous gamble, Mr. Ngo said. The spokesman also blamed the U.S. for increasing tensions in the East Sea, following recent encounters between China and the Philippines in the disputed area. The U.S. supports Manila in maritime disputes with China, in the context of the two allied countries drawing closer together under Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., because of its selfish calculations. The U.S. colludes and encourages the Philippines to coerce and threaten China, Mr. Ngo said. This week, a Philippine military spokesman denied Beijing's accusations that Manila was inciting conflict in the region. Our video ends here. Remember to subscribe so we can meet again in the next video. Goodbye everyone.